Okay, this is our final video for Excel Chapter 2, the Mobile Masses Biweekly Payroll Report, and we are beginning on page 114. We are going to prepare to print the worksheet. So make sure that you're on page layout. We changed the orientation to landscape, and then we had to change our margins to narrow because we wanted to make sure that all of the columns were going to fit across the page. Next, we want to insert a header. So to do that, we're going to go to Insert, Header and Footer. Whoa, and it took me to a different page. I just need to scroll back over here so I'm seeing page 1. In the center part of your header, I want you to type your name, enter, and you are the Chief Financial Officer. Okay? And we will click out of that. So we're back down here on our worksheet. That's okay if it's all showing. And we are ready to go to the print preview. So go to File, go to Print. Now before I print, I want to look at this and make sure everything is fitting on the page, and to make sure that all those little number signs that were through there are gone and I actually have real numbers that are going to show. Some of the things I have a landscape orientation, which you could also change here, and margins, which you could also change here. So that's all I need to see. If you are not in my class, I do need to see a copy of this. So we're going to go ahead and do a Shift print screen. You don't see anything happen, but if you will open up Word, you can then paste. And, whoa, I pasted the wrong thing. And paste. That's going to show me what I need. So this is another file you're going to have to turn in. So there will be 2 files turned in. Don't close out of this yet, but go back to Excel. Okay, the next thing we want to do is we only want to print a section of our worksheet because sometimes you don't need to print the whole thing. So go back to Home. This time go to Page, this time we're going to select the area that we're wanting to print. And for this, we only want to print A3, starts here with employee, through F16. We only need through their gross pay, but we want to include all the totals down here at the bottom. So I'm going to select A3 through F16. I'm going to go to File, Print, and of course it looks just like it did before, but this time I'm going to change from Print Active Worksheets to Print Only Selection. You should now only have this area that's going to print. Again, do a Shift print screen on your keyboard, go back to Word, press Enter so you go down to another line, and paste. Okay, so now I have 2 sheets that I'm going to be looking at. Do not close Word yet. Go back to Excel. We have one more print that we want to do. We're going to go ahead and change this back to active sheets so that everything shows. We're going to go back to Home, unselect it, and this time I want to see all of the formulas, but I want them to fit on one page. To show the formulas, you're going to press Control on your keyboard and the accent mark, which is located above Tab or beside the number 1. Control and accent mark. Now whenever I look through this, it doesn't show me the answers, but it actually shows me the formula. This way I know that you did the formulas correctly. So go to File, go to Print. Now if you look at this, there is actually 2 pages because they had to make the column so wide. So what we're going to do is come down here to Scaling, and we're going to say Fit Sheet on 1 page. This means the entire thing has shrunk down to whatever size it needs to be so that it will all fit on 1 page. Again, do Control Print Screen, go back to Word, and paste. Okay. So now I have 3 things that are on this Word file. Go ahead and you're going to save this Word file, save as. We're going to name it EX2 Mobile Masses Payroll with your initials. Now you can name it the same thing as your Excel file because this is actually going to be a Word file. Okay, I do not want to just copy this one because I don't want it to be an Excel file. So make sure, okay, make sure you know where that's saved so that you can turn that one in also. I'm going to close out of Word. I'm going to go back to Excel. We're going to turn off, go back to Home, turn off our formulas with Control accent mark. We'll go back to View and do Normal View, and we're going to save it one last time, and you are ready to turn this one in.